Hey everyone, my name is Danielle. I wanted to share my progress on my Get Ugly project for CLP. I chose to work on my initiative and entrepreneurship skills. I find that overall, I'm a very curious person that wants to try a lot of new things. However, my problem is sticking with these hobbies or projects that I try. I end up losing interest over time or even find that I get busy with other areas in my life and don't have time to work on it anymore. My goal for the Get Ugly project was to develop my initiative skills with the goal of being able to stick with a hobby or task. I wanted to work on something that I had always wanted to learn. When I was younger, I started to learn how to play the guitar, but I didn't end up sticking with it and didn't continue my lessons. Learning how to play the guitar has always been something where I wanted to try learning again. I always regretted not sticking with it. For my Get Ugly project, I wanted to learn how to play the guitar again, hoping that I'll make it a habit of sticking with a hobby or project in the long term. I used Dan Pink's time hacks to develop a schedule that works best for myself, incorporating practicing the guitar at least once a week for a couple of hours. I started off only doing this once a week to fit in with my busy schedule. On weeks that I had some more time, I practiced it more when I had chances to. My original goal was to be able to play a song by the end of the weeks that I spend learning the guitar, but I wasn't quite able to reach that goal in the amount of time. I found that it was a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be. I purchased guitar lessons books that came with teaching videos. I started off the first few weeks learning the basics each week from my books. However, I reached a point in my lessons where I was struggling to understand the notes and chords. I found myself getting frustrated and not wanting to continue. One of the strategies of getting past resistance that I used was to, instead of trying to fight the resistance, but put faith in myself and trust the process. At one point, I broke a guitar string when I was practicing. I went into my local music store to purchase new strings, and I happened to browse the book section and found a guitar lesson workbook. I thought that this would be perfect for me. I am a type 4 learner, meaning that I learn better by practicing and trying out things first, before thinking and learning the theory of it. With my previous method, I was studying the theory first and then applying it. With this workbook, I am first using an application-based learning approach and then studying the theory after. I am finding that this is helping me a lot and making it easier for me to learn. Overall, I learned that I actually can stick with something in the long term if it is something that I am passionate about. Whenever I would want to give up, I would listen to my favorite music and guitarist to be inspired and motivate myself to continue. By setting weekly goals and weekly schedules for myself, I can make anything become a habit. I actually can stick with something over time. I feel that it's an important skill to develop to become successful in my future career, a hobby, or anything in my life. I'm going to need to learn to be committed to projects and goals. This Get Ugly project allowed me to find a method that works best for me in order to develop these skills. I'm going to continue to work on practicing the guitar, and I will learn how to play that song at my own pace. Thanks for watching.